In the quiet town of Evergrove, a mysterious meteor crashes on the outskirts, emitting an otherworldly radiation. Unbeknownst to the townspeople, this cosmic event triggers a dormant virus in the area. Slowly but steadily, a mysterious illness begins to spread. The first signs appear innocuous, a slight fever, a bit of fatigue. However, as the day progresses, those infected start to exhibit strange behavior. They become disoriented, aggressive, and lose the ability to communicate. The once peaceful town becomes a breeding ground for chaos. Our protagonist, a young journalist named Alex, notices the unusual occurrences and begins investigating. As the infection spreads, panic ensues, and the military quarantines the town. Those infected are sealed off from the rest of the world. Alex uncovers the truth. The virus reanimates the dead. Evergrove turns into a nightmare as the infected rise, becoming zombie-like creatures hungry for the flesh of the living. The military presence is overwhelmed, and chaos reigns in the streets. Amid the chaos, Alex forms a group of survivors, each with their unique skills. They must navigate the desolate streets, avoiding both the infected and military personnel with their own agenda. Along the way, they discover a hidden laboratory where experiments with the cosmic radiation were conducted. As the group delves deeper into the mystery, they realize that the only way to stop the epidemic is to find the source of the cosmic radiation and neutralize it. The journey is perilous, filled with suspenseful encounters and heart-wrenching decisions. The group battles not only the undead but also the ticking clock as the infection threatens to spread beyond Evergrove. As the group ventures deeper into the heart of Evergrove, they face increasingly harrowing challenges. The once familiar streets are now infested with hordes of the infected, making every step a life or death struggle. Along the way, they encounter other survivors, each with their own stories of loss and survival. Among the survivors is Dr. Emily Turner, a scientist who worked at the secret laboratory. She reveals that the cosmic radiation was an experiment gone wrong, intended to unlock the potential for human regeneration but inadvertently triggering the reanimation of the dead. The group reaches the laboratory, only to find it in ruins. The source of the radiation has become unstable, threatening to amplify the infection beyond Evergrove. With time running out, they must confront not only the undead, but also navigate through the decaying facility to find a way to contain or neutralize the cosmic radiation. Tensions rise within the group as they face moral dilemmas and betrayals. Alex struggles with the responsibility of leadership, and relationships within the group are tested. In the darkest hour, they discover an encrypted message left by the scientist who initiated the experiment, revealing a potential cure hidden within the laboratory. The group races against time to unlock the cure and administer it to the infected, all while fending off relentless waves of undead. In a climactic showdown, they confront a mutated monstrous entity born from the unstable radiation. Sacrifices are made, alliances are shattered, and the fate of Evergrove hangs in the balance. As the story concludes, Evergrove is forever changed. The survivors, scarred by their experiences, part ways, each carrying the weight of the silent epidemic. The town that was once a symbol of tranquility is now a haunting reminder of the thin line between scientific curiosity and catastrophic consequences. In the aftermath of the battle, the survivors emerge from the laboratory, battered and changed. The cure has halted the spread of the infection, but the town of Evergrove lies in ruins. As they survey the destruction, Alex reflects on the sacrifices made and the heavy toll the silent epidemic has taken on their group. The once thriving community is now a ghost town, its streets eerily quiet except for the occasional moans of distant undead. The survivors grapple with the reality that they may be the last remnants of humanity in Evergrove. Dr. Emily Turner, haunted by the unintended consequences of her research, takes it upon herself to find a way to reverse the mutation that caused the monstrous entity. As the group decides to leave Evergrove in search of other survivors or safe havens, they encounter isolated pockets of humanity struggling to survive. In their travels, they discover that Evergrove was not the only town affected by the silent epidemic. Other communities faced similar fates, some managing to find their own solutions, while others succumbed to the relentless tide of the undead. The survivors form alliances with other groups, sharing their experiences and the hard-won knowledge of the laboratory's research. Together, they embark on a journey to restore a semblance of order to the chaos that now engulfs their world. However, lurking in the shadows, remnants of the military with their own agenda seek to harness the power of the Silent Epidemic for their benefit. As they navigate this post-apocalyptic landscape, the group must confront not only the ongoing threat of the undead but also the moral complexities of rebuilding a shattered society. Friendships are tested and alliances forged, and necessity becomes strained as they grapple with questions of trust, leadership, and the blurred lines between right and wrong. The Silent Epidemic evolves into a tale of hope amid despair, exploring the indomitable human spirit that seeks to rebuild and overcome even in the face of catastrophic events. The survivors, scarred by their past, carry the responsibility of shaping a new world, knowing that the Silent Epidemic has forever altered the course of human history.